Welcome back to the Atlas Masterclass. Today we're in Spain and we're going to be making a stunning summer gazpacho. So what it is it's a cold soup, traditionally served all around Spain. You've got some really great flavours in there. So you've got some tomato, capsicum, cucumber, and then you're going to mix it with this sweet vinegar. And that sweet vinegar is red wine vinegar, sherry vinegar and sugar. And then the secret ingredient to this dish is this garlic. So raw garlic, in sort of when you blend, touch of salt, really taste it, finish with some good olive oil, and it's just ready to serve. Just a stunning, stunning dish. And we're going to add a sort of another dimension to the dish by cooking some capsicum and also some tomato on the grill. And we're going to serve it with some charred panini and then some Spanish cheese. So for the Spanish cheese, I'd recommend Manchego, but if you want to use Parmesan or Pecorino, any sort of hard cheese really works well. And then of course some parsley at the end that's been chopped up. So to start this dish, we're going to actually do some of the tomato will be kept for the actual grill part of it, and then the rest will be blended. And I just take the top core off, so the top piece off the tomato. So I'm going to keep them there for the grilling, this for the soup. Same with the capsicum, just taking some nice pieces for the grilling. So 2 nice pieces like so, and then just cutting all the rest of it off, just keeping the seeds in the capsicum. Like so, and that whole piece will be for the soup. And then for the cucumber, I actually peel the cucumber because I want the soup to be red. So I take the green part off the cucumber. We can get rid of that, and we're just going to use all that beautiful fresh cucumber flavour, which is the centre of the cucumber. So now we're ready to blend. So I get my blender ready. So I add in our tomatoes, capsicum and cucumber, and also some of our sweet vinegar. So I'd recommend first blending it, tasting it, and then adjusting the seasoning. So turn the blender on, and I just give a really firm, quick blend. So it looks quite good already. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a taste. It's going to add some garlic and also some salt. So at this stage now I add the olive oil, followed by some raw garlic and then a big pinch of salt. So if you want to use some of the bread that you've got supplied as well to thicken it, you can, but I've chosen to keep the soup fresh. And now we're going to re-blend it. I want to have a little taste. So you can see that stunning red colour. That's it, so tasty. Oh, it's a dish best served cold as well, so room temperature, or you can even make it in advance and chill it. So you want to have that really punchy firiness of the garlic in there, the right amount of salt, so seasoning, you know, if you just think could be even more flavours and just keep adding small sprinkles at a time. That sort of sweetness and sourness from the vinegar and sugar. This is just an epic dish, something that I know I'd love to eat on a warm summer's night. So to finish the dish, let's grill the panini and grill off the vegetables. So now we're going to start grilling. So I get our capsicum as well as our tomato, put a tiny bit of oil on it, not too much. Give it a nice mix. And then I go straight onto our preheated grill. And this here is just, you know, it's not a really traditional way of doing things because they sometimes will just serve the soup as the soup. But I do think it gives a lot of flavour, a bit of extra smokiness to the dish that I love that flavour. And as well, we'll get our panini bread and I cut that in half. And then I pour a bit of oil on that too. And sort of push it into it like so, just to be sure to get it the whole way around. And then I'm just going to grill that off as well. So I put the pressure on the top of the bread to make sure I get some nice sort of grill flavour through it. And then we're going to grate over our hard cheese. So now I'm going to take our bread off. So it's got a beautiful char on there like so. And this is my favourite technique of all Spanish cuisine. And it's getting the garlic and using the bread almost like as if it's a grater. And you just sort of massage the actual clove into the bread. And it just brushes off a little bit of garlic into the bread, giving it so much flavour. So you can see it like so. And now I'm going to grate our cheese over our bread. So I've got the garlic on there, beautiful saltiness from the cheese. And that's going to be a perfect accompaniment to this dish. And now the bread straight onto the plate, and let's get ready to present the rest of the dish. And now to finish the dish, I pour our gazpacho soup onto our plate or into a bowl. And I'm going to go on top with our grilled veggies, so the tomato as well as the capsicum. So you can grill them or barbecue them, whatever you'd like to do. Of course, a bit of parsley, and I finish with some olive oil. So that there's our beautiful summer gazpacho, a really classic dish in Spain. So we've got the tomato, cucumber, capsicum, the grilled flavors on top, good olive oil of course, and then we've got some parsley. And to finish, we have some panini bread brushed with garlic, which is such an awesome technique that just, makes the bread so much more than what it is, and grating some cheese on top. So all mixed together, something that's sort of, just really tasty, big flavors, and reminds me very much of my time in Spain.